At the end of part 1, we have seen that a daughter of Tim was born. She is also the boss baby. In this part, we will call Tim's brother, who was the boss baby in the part 1, with his real name. His name is Ted. Now we see Tim's family. Tim's wife was so good. He has 2 daughters. One is elder and the other daughter is younger than her. Their elder daughter was boss baby. They want to be like their uncle Ted because they were impressed by him. Their elder daughter knew that her uncle was boss baby before. Now she gets a mission. She goes to her father Tim and says that I want help from your brother. I know that he was the boss baby in his childhood. You helped him. Her father says leave it. But she says that no, I will go there with you both. Now the elder boss baby records her father's voice. She sends a voice note to her uncle, who was the boss baby. Now he is a normal human while using her father's voice. After hearing it, Ted comes to their home. Tim becomes happy after seeing him. Ted says that I receive your voice note and you called me. But Tim says that no, I know that how busy your routine is. It must be done by the kids. The 3 were in the kitchen. It means the boss baby, Ted and Tim. The boss baby wants to take them to the baby corporation. She gives them the magical pacifier. As they put it in their mouths, they reach there. Going there, Ted remembers everything, that he has also come from here. Then boss baby says that come with me. I want to tell you an important thing. She tells him that one of my teachers talks strangely. He has made a theory on which he is working, and he is diverting baby's mind. That we don't need parents, we have grown elder, that we can take care of ourselves. Tim remembers that his younger daughter, why doesn't love him? Before she couldn't sleep without him. Now they all plan that Tim has to stop his younger daughter's teacher. The boss baby says to them that they have to keep an eye on that teacher. After it, we can do something. They say that how can we become babies again? Because elders are not allowed in the class. If we will become of the age of Tim's younger daughter, so that we can enter her class and spy on her teacher. The boss baby says that no worries, there is magical milk. It will make you a baby for 48 hours, it means for 2 days. Like you were before, and as they drink the magical potions, it means magical milk, they become babies for 2 days. Then they return home. Tim secretly, while hiding from his wife's and daughter, goes upstairs. Tim in hurry says to his wife that I am going outside with Ted. I will be back after some days. When Tim's wife sees outside a helicopter was going. She thinks that Tim goes without telling. Now they were thinking that Tim and Ted are gone, but they were hiding upstairs. Boss baby says to her uncle and father that remember your old days. We have to do efforts like that to complete our mission. They plan that in the morning they go to the school of the boss baby's younger sister. But they wake up late in the morning. They couldn't catch the bus. They hold a toy horse and go to school on it. On their way they break things, and the police were also chasing them. What are these babies doing? They don't know that they are not babies. Somehow they reach school. Now Tim with Ted go to some kids of the school. He asks him to stay with them, and at 11:30 we will meet again. I am going to my daughter's class. When Tim goes to his daughter's class, all the students start teasing him. That you are new here, Tim becomes worried, but then his daughter gives him the seat. That you are a new student, so sit on my seat. Tim feels good that his daughter has a good heart. Then the class of her teacher starts. It was going on the computer. He was taking an online class. Everything was advanced in that class. The teacher was asking the questions. The younger daughter of Tim was answering nicely. Tim was happy because of it. On another side, we see Ted. He was stuck with the babies. They were in a playing room. Now Tim wasn't with Ted, so Ted says to others that can we go out of this room? But they were babies. They can't think like Ted. They couldn't help him. Ted thinks to help himself. He sees a window upside the door. But there were cameras. Ted covers those cameras one by one. After it, while joining the toys and all things, he makes a ladder. While climbing up that ladder, he was about to move out from the window, but the ladder breaks. Now how Ted will go outside? On another side, Tim sees that it is 11:30 a.m., which means when they have to meet. He says that, I want to go to the washroom, but he sees that the washroom is in his class. Then he starts doing mischievous acts there. He starts doing weird acts while thinking that they will throw him out of the class. They throw him out of the class, but it was another place. On another side, Ted somehow reaches the principal office, while thinking that Tim will meet him here. As he goes inside the principal office, the teacher was sitting inside. He was making evil plans. After seeing Ted, the teacher welcomed Ted. He says that, "Come, I was waiting for you. In fact, I have seen your activities on the camera. You are an intelligent baby. I know you come from a baby corporation." He becomes happy and shows himself that, "See, I am also a baby. I have placed a ladder in my costume from which I look younger." Ted was happy that now I will know everything about him. There were some candies on that teacher's table, but the device from Ted's hand from which the boss baby was listening to them. The device falls into that candy bar. The teacher thinks that it is candy and eats it. That device gets out of order. After it, the boss baby doesn't hear anything. The teacher tells Ted that there is a meeting and you have to attend it. When Ted goes to the meeting place, many ninja babies come there. They have different weapons. They attack Ted with those weapons. Ted starts running. Meanwhile, the teacher comes and saves Ted. He buys ice cream for Ted. He takes him to the place where he has trained many babies. He tells him that, "I am getting fame from it. It means I am getting famous." On the other side, we see that when Tim's mother comes to pick her daughter. She tells her mother that, "Mom, he is new to our class. Can he come with us?" Tim's wife, while considering him her daughter's friend, takes him to her home. Tim was also showing him that he is a new student. He says to her that, "I have seen you in the class. The students tease you, that you don't sing well. Is it important for you to sing?" The girl says that yes, it is important. My father knows all this, and I am doing this to make him happy, so that he will be proud of me. Hearing it, Tim feels happy. Then a weird thing happens here, due to which Tim can be in danger. Tim's parents arrive there. They were old now. They came to meet their granddaughter. Here Tim was wearing the glasses. He doesn't wear them in childhood. The eyesight of his parents was weak. They didn't recognize him. On the other side, that baby teacher was saying to Ted that my parents didn't like me. They were always strict with me. That's why I run from there. I am making a thing from which the babies will be free from their parents. They can live happily. On the other side, we see that Tim is helping his daughter. He was teaching her singing, and after it, Tim goes from there, while saying that my parents will be waiting for you. Going out of the house, Tim sees from the window that his daughter is singing so well. He becomes happy. Now Ted was angry with Tim, that when he had to come out leaving those babies, Tim wasn't there. The boss baby makes Ted understand that leave it. Tim loves you so much. She makes him read the letter which Tim has written to Ted in his childhood, that please return, I love you so much. We will live like good brothers. Reading it, Ted's heart melts. But he says that how childish is Tim's behavior, he doesn't do anything while being serious. The boss baby says that, but you have to do this work together. Then it will work. Now Tim also arrives there and Ted tells them the plan of the teacher. They say that we will be against him together. There was an event in the school, they go to the event. Ted fit something in that teacher's room. His control was in hands of that boss baby. It means she can now control the teacher. The event starts and the babies perform. But here a secret reveals. The teacher has installed an application on the phone of all parents. It was made by him. When the parents click their babies' pictures, they will turn into zombies. And it happens the same. Whoever clicks the picture of their babies turns into a zombie. Obviously, it was done so that the babies will run from their parents after seeing them as zombies. Ted instantly gives a message to Boss Baby that you have controls so close this show, so that the parents couldn't click the picture. The boss baby says that, no, its system is backstage. They send the message to Tim to put down the plug, so that this show will stop. But Tim doesn't do this, because it was the time for his daughter's performance. Ted himself goes there in anger and puts down the plug, but it was the trap of the teacher. As they put down the plug, the teacher and the ninja babies come there. They take Tim and Ted with them. They tied them. We see that outside, Tim's younger daughter was giving her performance. It was a good performance. They all get astonished after seeing it. When she finishes her performance, she becomes happy. That audience will like it and they will clap, but it doesn't happen. Tim's daughter's heart breaks and she runs from there while weeping. How would she know that the audience was clicking her pictures? They were turned into zombies. Boss Baby feels that Ted and Tim weren't there. She instantly goes to her younger sister. She tells her everything. They immediately plan that they will search for Ted and Tim. Ted and Tim were in the water and couldn't come out. But then Pony comes there, a cute horse. It takes them out of the water. Meanwhile, ninja babies also come there and attack them. The good thing is that the students of the school also come there. They fight with the ninja babies. Meanwhile, Tim's daughters also come there. The teacher also comes behind them, and they fight a lot. Here the boss baby wears the costume of the teacher. Due to it, she seems tall and young. Now she fights with the teacher, so that he will not disturb her younger sister. She was normalizing the parents. Here Ted was grown elder because the effect of the magic potion was finished. Tim's daughter wasn't understanding that how can they set everything normal. Tim's daughter remembers that when his father puts Mentos in the Coke, many bubbles were made in the Coke, and it comes out like a volcano. Here she uses that trick. Due to it, the system of the teacher destroyed. The teacher holds Boss Baby. But Boss Baby wears his costume and holds him in her hand. She says that you were pretending like you are something, but you are a baby and you don't know anything. Tim's younger daughter was about to fall from there. Tim is also grown elder and instantly saves his daughter. Now they all come down. Due to the destruction of the system, all the parents were normal now. They meet with their babies. The teacher sees that how good is a family, so he plans to go back to his family. We see that Ted comes to his family on Christmas while leaving his business. They throw snowballs at each other. They enjoy it a lot. This movie ends with a lesson that how important is a family. How did you like this film? Please tell in the comment box. And subscribe to the channel to watch more such movies.